So,
and they reproduce rather quickly as well, which is another factor, as you know so well, given the declining birth rates of the native populations in much of the European countries.
Yes, and also the left was opposed to the church, and also to European values, also to European to the European civilization. There was this tendency, especially we can see in Nazism, to destroy Western civilization, Christian civilization, which is considered too weak, in order to transform Europe and to ally with a stronger power and ideology, which is Islam. So there is this continuation of this trend in the left, which is the alliance with Islam, the alliance with the jihadists against Christianity out of hatred of Christianity and the European civilization.
Let me ask you to address something that has been attributed to some of the sentiments that you've expressed. I have also been tarred with this brush, so I'm certainly not singling you out. But this fellow Anders Breivik in Norway, who we are told has been infuriated by some of the phenomena you've been describing in the course of our program today about your alluded to some of your writings and many others who have documented these phenomena and warned against them. It seems as though, certainly in the hands of the left, there's been an effort made to somehow implicate all of us in his horrific crime of murdering all those folks in Norway. But I wanted to get your sense of where he and people like him fit in all of this. Do you believe that he is in fact expressing faithfully a sentiment that is widespread in Europe? Or do you believe he is an aberration? Do you believe that he is hijacking and perhaps quite deliberately abusing the writing and thinking of people like yourself have done?
Yes, well, it is difficult to say because there is not much which has come out on him. Really, he was he belonged to the party which he had attacked, but certainly he doesn't represent a movement, a democratic movement which want to develop a debate on these very important issues, European and Western issues.
Yes. To the contrary, he's really putting himself in the service of those who would suppress it, in accordance with Sharia blasphemy and so on. Yeah.
Exactly. First of all, his work, his manifesto, is a patch-up work. We don't know if he did it or if other people did it for him. Secondly, he called several times the police, even after he has attacked in Oslo the government office, and the police didn't come. Then he went and he killed all these people when he was under the drug effect, and also the police was called several times, and it arrived very slowly. So, and then there is this sudden wave of witch hunt against what we represent, which is a democratic debate, which we are entitled to have, and we have the duty to conduct. We have the duty, according to the Universal Human Rights Declaration, to express our position, our thought, and we are entitled to freedom of expression, and to ask the government to take it, to make it accountable for his policy. This is the duty of every European, of every person who lives in a democracy. So this is what we have done. We never said that we have to kill people and all that, especially children in a camp, in a summer camp. This is absolutely crazy.
Yes, no, it is. But in closing, and we only have about 2 minutes left, Batyor, and I've so valued our time together. Describe what you would recommend we do to remain faithful to our culture and to defend it against these phenomena of Dhimmitude and the Caliphate and globalization and so on.
Yes, well, I see that as a way to reach to the Muslim world also, because what I say, what I am writing about the Dhimmitude and all that, the Muslims world doesn't see it like that, because it doesn't have the right to discuss the policy, the Islamic policy, the Sharia, and jihad ideology. So there is a total wall of misunderstanding between the West and the Muslim world, and we are going toward more and more. We are changing ourselves to fit and to please the Muslim world, rather than make it the contrary. We have to bring the Muslim world to our views, or if we cannot do it, we have to remain firm to our our values of equality of men, of the right of life, and so on.
Yes, the fundamental human rights.
The fundamental, yes, this is the most important thing we have to fight for now.
Yes,
because they are in peril.
They are in peril indeed. You are chronicling them brilliantly, and I hope with great effect. Batyor, and most recently have done so in Europe, Globalization, and the coming Universal Caliphate. Thank you for this really serious drill down into some of the most important points that you're making, Batyor, and for the great service you're providing to Western civilization. We appreciate it enormously.